Welcome to the dawn of the remote revolution, where virtual teams really do reign supreme. And in the world of digital marketing, it's definitely not a passing fad to have a virtual team. It's really the new standard. Why? Well, there's a lot of different reasons, but the reasons that I've really seen over the past 22 years of doing this business is that having a virtual team, such as a virtual digital marketing team, is so cost effective. You get so much flexibility. You have access to this global pool of experts, and your productivity levels really skyrocket through the roof. But there are some quirks when it comes to remote work for sure. So you have to be really careful about communication glitches, collaboration hurdles, or performance management. So it's definitely something that you kind of do have to manage. That's why I think so many of our clients really love working with us is that they will work with me or their account manager or strategist directly instead of having to manage a bunch of team members. So fear not, I thought we would dig in today how you can use a virtual team such as ours. So we'll use a virtual digital marketing team as our example to really maximize your productivity and overall transform your business. Hello and welcome to another episode of Digital Marketing Made Simple. I'm your host, Jennie Lyon, and today I'm really excited to dig into the secrets of not just surviving, but really thriving in this digital world that we now live in, and how you can use digital team members, virtual team members, online team members to really grow your business and transform the landscape of your business. So let's dive right into it. So today I thought I would hit on a few different topics. I really thought I would talk a little bit about, what a virtual team looks like, why that might be something that you want to consider for your own business, what type of tasks or projects or different types of team members that you might want to consider when you're building your remote team, the best ways to communicate and collaborate with those team members, and then how to kind of fine tune what that strategy might look like in the future and going forward. And I have a workbook for you that will help you even further dig into the details of working with a virtual team, how that'll look, how you can take different pieces of your business off of your plate and give it to experts so that those pieces of your business can really grow and you can focus on the one thing that only you can do. So, first things first, what is a virtual team? I'm going to use our team as an example for this content. So, I'm going to talk about a virtual digital marketing team. So, our team is really a powerhouse of remote experts that can help with all areas of your digital marketing. So, we have a lot of different types of team members that we pull in based on what you need help with. So, I work with all of my clients directly, but you'd also get an account manager, a marketing strategist, and then team members that we can pull in based on the projects that we're doing. So let's dig into a little bit more of what those team members might look like. So you would definitely get a digital marketing account manager. So they're kind of the captains behind the scene. So they really help to navigate your brand's digital voyage. So it's really about how we map out the different types of projects that we're working on, and they use their strategic vision and analytical prowess to really figure out what that roadmap is going to look like. So they look at the overall picture. So if it's something like a website redesign, they kind of look through all of the different pieces and the scope of the project and kind of map out what those different phases of the project will look like, who will be handling what, and really assign out the pieces of work to the appropriate team members and make sure that everything stays on track, meets with clients on a regular basis to give updates, get feedback. But really, their job is to kind of look at that overview and create a roadmap, make sure that all of the pieces of the roadmap are assigned out, and then make sure everything's getting done, everything's moving forward, we're hitting deadlines and milestones. They make sure that the ship continues to sail in the right direction. Then we have digital marketing strategists. So they're very much the visionary leader behind the digital team. So if we are doing a a funnel build. We would bring in a strategist that is an expert in funnels. So they definitely are kind of the captain of the ship. So they're the ones responsible for letting their project manager know, okay, in order to achieve these goals, these are the things that we need to do. These are the pieces that we need from the client, and really crafts the strategy that we need to put in place to get the work done. So they have a very sharp focus on what the overall performance of the project will look like, what the progress should look like, and they really step in to handle any questions with the clients, to go back and forth as far as, these are the different strategies and marketing efforts that we want to put in place to help you achieve the goals that you want to hit. So they are incredible at coming in and meeting you where you are in your business today, hearing where you're hoping to go, and then offering very strategic feedback, and even really mapping out in detail what the pieces of the project will be, so that the account manager can really assign that out to the team and get it all moving. Then, depending on the certain type of projects that we have, you would get assigned different types of experts. So if we're working on any type of social media type content for you, then we would pull in a social media expert. So they would be looking at things like your brand's online presence. They would be conducting different types of conversations, cultivating communities across the different social platforms. So they're really going to become that storyteller of your brand. So they would be crafting compelling narratives that are going to resonate with your audience, and would be creating different types of strategies that would spark meaningful connections. So with our social media experts, their expertise really lies not within just the social media strategy, but also within the content creation, the community engagement, looking at the data, analyzing it, and developing strategies that will not only amplify your brand's voice, but will drive engagements and any other goals that you have that you're using for social media. So everything from really creating captivating visuals and video, to using strategic hashtags, timely responses to your audience, really making sure that you are standing out from the very crowded space that is social media. Now, if it's email marketing that you need help with, then we would definitely be bringing in our email experts. So they really look at everything within your email marketing strategy. So everything from strategy to how are we going to tell stories of your brand within your email content? How are we going to create different types of narratives that really make people open each of the emails? So we really look at a lot of different things, from how we're going to segment your list, what type of automation can we set up for your list, how are we growing your list, how are we reaching out to your subscribers, and in what cadence. Are we really tailoring each of these messages to individual preferences and behaviors? Because that's what we want. So everything from welcome series to abandoned cart reminders to your regular newsletters and well beyond, we're doing everything that we can to not only bring leads into your email list, but to also nurture that list. We really want to nurture those people from just being email subscribers to really getting to know you better, liking and trusting you, becoming a paying customer, and then telling their friends about it. So it's really about bringing people in, retaining them as customers, getting them to help expand our customer pool. So it's a lot of fun. Next up is SEO specialists. So they really help us with building that compass of how we want people to navigate your online journey. So we want to ensure that your website really smooths very, very smoothly for search engine rankings. So our SEO experts are really experts at getting you visible through search results and optimizing your online presence to really attract organic traffic and elevate your brand's visibility. So we have a really deep understanding of the different search algorithms and strategic keyword research. So we would be crafting an SEO strategy that would be really tailored to your goals, everything from on-page optimization to any type of technical fixes that need to be done to link building, and then making sure that we're fine-tuning every aspect of your website going forward. We want to make sure that your website starts to grow and really climb up the ranks of your competition. So we definitely bring in our SEO experts to ensure that your website is heading in the right direction of success and that it is delivering sustainable growth and long-term results, because search engine optimization is ever evolving. Next up, our ad specialist. So we run a lot of social media ads, and so you definitely need some good ad specialists on the roster. And they are really seasoned professionals that understand everything behind advertising strategy and how to leverage data-driven insights and also create really creative, brilliant ad campaigns that really will cut through the noise and resonate with your audience. So we do all types of ads, from Google ads, Facebook and Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, you name it. But the idea here is we really need to understand your target audience, what your goals are, what we are going to recommend that are going to get you the highest ROI on your ad spend, and then making recommendations on everything in between. So we do a lot of video ads and different types of visual ads for our clients, but we really want to work directly with our clients to ensure that any money that they're spending on ads, they are definitely getting back 3, 4, 5 times over as they really grow their brand through social media advertising. Another team member that we have quite a few of are graphic designers. So they are really, that digital artist behind the scenes. They are amazing at weaving together the color, the typography, and imagery to really bring your brand to life. So we use our graphic designers in a lot of different ways, everything from really translating ideas and concepts into really stunning designs that will resonate with your audience. And it really depends on what you need help with. So it could be website design, it could be different types of graphics for your social media, it could be webinar slide decks, it could be email marketing templates, you name it, we do it. And it's not just about having graphics that are very beautiful, but we need graphics that are going to pull your audience in and captivate your audience. So our designers are really experts at looking at your overall vision and deciding, okay, based on what our goals are, these are the types of graphics, these are the types of visuals that we should be creating that are going to leave that lasting impression. Next up are our web designers. So we love our web designers, and they really are these artists of the digital canvas. They really are able to blend our clients' creativity with functionality and really craft this really visually stunning yet very easily navigatable website that really takes your audience on a journey. So they're really the visionaries behind your online presence. So we always want to ensure that when someone comes to your website, we only have a few seconds to grab them. So we need to make sure that everything above the fold is really on point. Your audience knows exactly who you are, what you do, how you can get them from where they are today to where they want to be, like that. We need them to take a very quick call to action, and we need to capture them as quickly as we can. So we do everything from the initial user research, wireframing, prototyping. We do everything and do all the design, really taking all of your business goals into consideration. So it's definitely a lot of fun. We like to work with clients, very closely on their website. It's such an important piece of your business. And we really want to ensure that when your audience comes to your website, they know who you are, they know how you can help them, but that it converts. We need them to take whatever call to action it is that we want them to take, and we want them to take it the first time that they land on your website. We also have several funnel experts because we build a lot of funnels and we audit a lot of funnels. And funnels are so important for any business. I feel like that you really need some way to get people into your ecosystem. You need a way to really nurture those leads, and funnels are great at that. So depending on your business, you may need one or two to several, depending on how the business is. but we really need a funnel expert who can look at the overall funnel or lack thereof and make a recommendation. So these experts really understand, what type of funnel is going to work for your business, how we're going to market that funnel, what that different nurturing points within the funnel look like, and how we can use the funnel to drive not only growth, but revenue for your business and repeat business over and over again. We also have online course experts. This is another area that we've done more and more work in over the past few years. And our online course experts are really, really experts at understanding how impactful an online learning experience can be. So they're taking your knowledge and then meticulously structuring the content in a way that will captivate your learners and drive meaningful outcomes for them. So everything from curriculum design to building in interaction to the design and the tech, we really can take your content and transform just the content into an online course. So we can really navigate through the entire e-learning landscape with you in a very easy way and leverage all of these different cutting edge techniques that we have available now to not only bring learners in, but to engage them, to help them reach their goals, and then to retain them by offering them other courses or other services. So it's really great if you're going to be doing an online course or you have an online course that's maybe not doing as well as you had hoped, to bring in an online course expert and have them look at it or help them, help you build it out. Next up are lead generation experts. I feel like this is a big one because I feel like every single one of our clients is really interested in lead generation. And they really are helping clients with different types of customer acquisition. Okay, so our lead generation experts are really the go-to guide when it comes to converting, especially leads into paying customers. So we really want to look to them for help with growth and crafting strategies that will attract leads, engage leads, nurture leads, convert them into your ideal client. So we do everything again here from optimizing any of your funnels, your landing page, your offers. We do a lot of auditing of offers and really making sure that everything that you need in your lead generation process is bringing in high quality leads. So we look at things like data and different types of tactics that we can use to really build a pipeline of customers that are they're waiting to convert. So having a lead generation expert, in your toolkit is a very good thing to have. We also have launch experts. So we have a lot of clients that will launch different types of products or services, either, once a year or several times throughout the year. So our launch strategists look at everything from mapping out every detail of pre-launch into active launch and then post-launch. So we're really looking to them for very key insight to ensure that this product or service hits the market with maximum impact. Or if we're in between launches, what are we doing to nurture the people that are on the wait list so that when we open it up for live launch, we have people just flooding in ready to purchase whatever it is that we're launching. So they're really coordinating all of the different marketing efforts and optimizing timing, and really will help to guide you through the complexities of launching. So these experts are great at navigating all of the different moving pieces that come with a product launch and really can turn your vision into a reality and really drive your launch success through the roof. Another one we have, I think this will be enough for today, is webinar experts. We do a ton of webinars, and webinars really go well with a lot of other types of marketing. So if you have an online course that you're going to be promoting, a webinar is great for that. If you're going to be releasing a membership site, it can be great for that as well. So webinars are a great way for you to get to know your audience in a very engaging interactive way quickly. So you definitely want to have a webinar expert on your team who can help you with everything from webinar content and design to how to sell in your webinar. There are so many different pieces that it really is important, and you want to make sure that you have someone who can kind of guide you through that webinar game, how to transform your webinars into incredible experiences that drive results and get people talking about it right out the gate. So that's just a few team members that we have. We have a very large team and team members that do other things that I didn't talk about today, but those are some of the core team members that we have that I thought might be beneficial for you to understand how you could kind of incorporate them into your current business. So when you're choosing your virtual marketing team or your virtual assistant or, whatever that is, there are other types of perks to consider. So one of the nice things when you're hiring experts is that you don't have to stay on top of all of the online trends because your team should be doing that for you. So they should be staying on top of any type of change and competition and really staying on the cutting edge. So you should always be, using the latest trends, technique, and tech in your marketing because your virtual team should already be on top of all of that. And you should always be connecting with new types of audiences. So that's another fun thing about working with experts is that they can really be your guides to making connections even more meaningful. So they get what different audiences will want. So that means that, your audience on LinkedIn is probably going to want something much different than your audience on Facebook. So how do we use the messaging and how do we change the messaging for each of these audiences so that they understand who you are, what you do, and they want to hire you? And then, of course, they can roll with all of the punches that the algorithm gives us. So, again, not something that you have to work with, but if you have a digital marketing team, they would be your secret weapon against this because they definitely will have the tools and tricks to ride any type of waves that the algorithm changes send our way. And we can really ensure that all of your strategies stay optimized and on point as you go. Okay, last but not least, I thought I would just touch on a few ways that you can communicate with your team, but I'm not going to spend too much time on that because I really want you to focus on, deciding whether or not you even need a virtual team. So there are different types of tools that you'll want to think about once you hire a team. So that can be things like a project management system, Slack, something that's going to keep your projects moving forward and make it really easy for you to stay in touch with your audience on a regular basis. And then things that you'll want to do to fine tune your team's strategies. So those are things we talk about all the time as far as really making sure that you're A/B testing things, that you're working with all of your analytics and your reporting, and basically that you're ensuring that you're always moving forward, you're sticking with what's working, adding some new things in, but not doing what isn't working anymore. So to get you started with some homework today, I thought it would be best if you could jump over to jennylyon.com/VA team and download our free workbook. It's a great workbook that walks you through how to use a digital marketing team that's virtual like ours to grow your business. You can grab it, work through each of the sections. You're going to have questions as you go, but that's when you can reach out, ask me any questions that you have. I'll be happy to go through the workbook for you. Jot down any thoughts that you have as you go. Maybe there's certain types of positions that you need to fill. There's certain gaps in your marketing that you don't have now. There's areas of your marketing that you're doing that you really shouldn't be because it's taking up too much of your valuable time. You can really brainstorm what those different positions might look like, where you need help, where you're seeing gaps, and then we together can make a great plan to get you moving in the right direction. But either way, I hope you found these tips helpful on how you can use a virtual team to not only maximize your productivity, but transform your business. And of course, you can always schedule a call at jennylyon.com/chat with Jennie. But I'll see you next time on another episode of Digital Marketing Made Simple. See you soon.